Welcome back, traders, to Trapwave Trading. Today, I'm going to be breaking down how I caught this US100 NAS intraday buy and the reasons for it and how I got this entry. This is very similar to my last video. Go back and watch that. The very similar concept of entry, and let's break it down. So as usual, I'll start on the weekly and find my narrative of why I took the trade. So as we can see on the weekly, we've just taken out this liquidity level. What we know about liquidity is once liquidity is swept, we expect a reversal. As this is a weekly liquidity pool, the reversal or the movement or the retracement back up is going to be far greater than if we take out a 1 hour liquidity pool or a 4 hour. So once we've taken out this, we know we can frame a trade around this FVG area here. So if you do trade higher time frames, this is a simple limit-based entry, but I don't trade that. So I look on the daily. I look on the 1 hour and below normally, so the 15-minute, the 5-minute, etc., etc. So let's frame the day so far. So as you guys know, I have my own indicator, which represents Asia, Frankfurt, London, pre-New York and New York, which you can see on the screen. So let's get into this trade and how I caught it. So we can see coming into the market today that we are heavily bullish following from yesterday. Did I expect a retracement? I did. So in Asia, we actually took out this liquidity pool and we had a small retracement down, but nothing really significant enough. And Asia pushed through, causing us to be quite bullish and taking that out. Now, for me, I look at bigger liquidity pools and where we can go and where does price want to magnetize towards. So this area up here stood out to me, wanting to take this area out. And once we've taken that area out, I will look for a reversal trade. And as you can see, the market's actually played out to how I trade. So how I took this position in here, right? So as you guys are aware, I only trade a few hours of the day, that being usually New York, which is presented in my time, 1 p.m. So I usually jump on the charts at 1 p.m. to about 4:30. So there we go. So once I jumped on the chart today, we can see price is just accumulating in here. Nothing really amazing, but what I wanted to see is this area get taken above. Okay, so this for me was the main target of the day, wanting to see how I can get into a position to take this out, right? So that's where I'm framing my entries on and explaining how I actually caught this. So we saw in New York, we had this drop off. Okay, so if we're looking at the timings now, so New York has opened, New York has dropped off, causing people to maybe think, okay, we want to sell from here. Okay, typical smart money traps. We want to sell from here, we want to sell from here. But as we know on the higher time frame, price does want to get into a higher range. And obviously it is the 4th of October, so we have just opened a monthly candle. 1st of October was on Saturday, so yesterday's PA was the first day of the month, which fell on the 3rd. So let's get into the trade. So I can see price come down, taking out some of these liquidity levels here, which I didn't really frame my idea on. What I frame my idea on is this here. So once we saw this mini boss here, I looked for more confluences. So we hit this breaker structure and then we took this. Once this value was taken out, once this zone was taken out, it validated me for an entry. So a typical FVG entry. So you can see that from here to here is a fair value gap. And this is how I frame my entry. So we can actually see we had an immediate reaction to the upside here, followed to come back, and then we decided to shoot off. Well, we messed about and then we shot off at New York Stock Exchange open, 2:30. We actually got some more volatility in the market and we made our way up. Okay, now the targets for this trade, like I said, was that 15-minute or that liquidity zone. I'll be on the 15-minute, which came from here. So the objective of this trade was to take this liquidity out and reverse. So as we can see on the 1 minute, that is where my TP was set at, and we actually smashed through this TP, resulting in a 1 to 14. Okay, now, like I said before, I am intraday. Trap wave trading is all about intraday trading, getting in and out of the market with sufficient enough profits to validate us only trading intraday. Okay, I've got no intention of holding this trade. And yes, we could argue that, right, I should have held until I had a sell entry, but guys, the aim of the market is to make money, not fantasize over fantastic risk to reward. A 1 to 14 is huge. Okay, I personally risk about 0.3% on all of my positions, which I find is a fantastic value of my strategy, combined with the win rate and stop losses hit. So yeah, I did actually mark this sell limit out at the top, which actually activated quite nicely. But the purpose of this video was to explain how I caught this trade and the campaign behind it. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and any questions, please join our Telegram. All social media links will be below. We do speak about the market and where the market's heading on a daily basis, our opinion, our positions we're in. We usually give out a couple gold mines, nuggets of information that you could use with your own personal trading. And yeah, so thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.